really stepping their game up. I was kind of let down at OWC with Italy, but lately in tourneys in general, they've been playing very, very well on all players. And I think Italy, with Spaza actually playing, will be able to do much better than we've seen them play against Belgium, I think that was.
Definitely some really good scores lately. Also, I think they performed like really well in 3-digit World Cup. Like taken, I think 4th or like 5th to 6th, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Beforehand, but they played really well.
To be fair, their whole OWC team is 3-digit. I don't think they have a single two-digit player.
That's true.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Nomad 1. I hope I have every replay. Let's start with Nomad 1, I guess.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Some people might know this map.
Rather old one. Like 216 or something like that. Straight up jumps with a couple of streams in between. It is a little unconventional in that it is unranked, obviously. And the jump patterns are a bit unusual. It's nothing that it's weird to aim or anything. It just looks a bit different than you normally see these idle or whatever is picked in Nomad 1 these days. There's a slight difficulty spike towards the end, nothing special. It's just a small step up from the Nomad 1 from last week, which I don't think was played like at all. So maybe we're looking at another dead pick here. Actually, was it picked? I think maybe Sweden picked it, I don't remember. There's potential for it to be picked tomorrow, I guess.
I don't think people will be picking Nomad 1. Generally, we've seen not that many Nomad 1 picks.
Yeah, it is rather rare these days.
It's just one of the
Nomad 1 in a match.
Yeah, it's just a necessary evil to put in a map pool. No one wants to play them.
Me too. Me too.
Like, a lot. So yeah, if you want, you can turn music to 0.
Why would you do that?
Because some people may not like Nana Hero.
No. Those people don't exist. This is a banger, if I've ever seen one. Or heard one.
Jumps. Hell yeah. What's the OD on this one? Oh, it's OD 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. So we're about to hit the difficulty spike.
Yep. Last quarter of the map.
It's a little bit of a slow part still here.
Basically, Nomad 1.
And we have a very small split stream going into the biggest jumps in the map. Probably going to be a couple of FCs until this point, and then...
Oh, nice slider.
The late slider! What the fuck? I forgot that I broke the slider.
Very nice.
Oh,
Good
well.
job.
Split stream is very easy to hit though. I don't expect like any breaks there.
Ooh,
And then we have these
nice jumps.
somewhat big jumps, yep. And another one for good measure. Alright, that was Nomad 1. Glad we got it over with.
Yeah.
Let's look at Nomad 2. That one's a banger, man.
Yeah.
Rising replay as well. What a god.
400s. Kind of expected.
Pretty good on this map. We have I think most people that play also are familiar with this song.
Yeah, except they probably know the English version.
Yeah, this is the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Just as much of a banger though. 215 BPM, just streams basically. That's about it.
Actually, if you really like the English version more, you can actually replace the MP3.
Yeah. A bit of
I like the
offset
Japanese
will
version.
probably make that possible actually. I think I prefer the English version, but I don't really mind either.
English version just got kind of boring after some time. So this is some nice variety.
Is it the same song? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but it just sounds different because I don't actually know what they're saying when it's Japanese.
But you know the English version, you know what they are
I
saying.
don't know the lyrics off the top of my head, dude.
Ah, come on.
Like, do you know what they're saying right now?
Yeah, the only thing I cannot give up away is my ash. That's what she just said. Sorry.
Any more?
Yeah, I also know the rest, but I'm not gonna fucking spell it out right now.
Can you sing for us?
No.
Damn.
Let's just drop the viewers to 0, I guess.
I don't think you
So,
I don't
think we've mentioned
your
it
voice
yet.
is that
This is, I think, Zexa's map set and the difficulties by Itke.
Oh yeah, squares. Should hit them probably.
Easy ones, though. It's double notes for each. Those sliders are probably gonna cause some accuracy drops.
Yeah, they're also pretty... I don't like them. He likes to do those weird sliders.
Yeah, there's quite a bunch of them.
So this is basically just more stamina heavy than Supernova, and then actually more aim flow than Supernova as well.
Way more stamina intensive and way more aim though.
Yeah.
But if you're comfortable tapping 215 at all, then this is one of the easier maps in the pool, definitely.
Oh, for sure, yes.
Those sliders at the end, man.
Yeah, I can see slider breaks happening
Yeah,
there.
definitely. Alright,
good
very
play.
strong play here by Rising. And we're moving on to No More 3. And this one,
Oh,
this one's,
very hard.
yeah, this is difficult.
I think
Rather
Noah's actually
slow
single
intro.
taps this. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
he's
he's someone who would do that.
Yeah. This one also gets harder the further you're into the
Sure
map.
about the DPM actually.
181.
I mean, is it 1/3 then?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. Anyways, slow intro. We're gonna see the first chorus in a couple seconds. Here we go.
Yeah, he's single tapping.
Even though
Actually,
he's-
he's
yeah.
not. He's not. He's,
Oh,
he's doing some of it. He's like half alting.
Some of it is single tap, yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's just a bunch of snappy alternate patterns. And this will repeat 2 or 3 times. And the ending will be a little harder than the rest. Don't really expect a lot of FCs, if any, on this one.
I don't expect any of these.
I
Maybe
think
Bubble
I think this one's still pretty easy for players like Bubbleman or Dust Size, Okinawa too.
Yeah. Probably the best players in tournaments. Like the best 30 players in the game, yeah.
Maybe Bartek, like Wolf or
Yeah.
someone.
I don't know.
I can
Maybe like
definitely see
Rebellion
this
or something.
SC.
I don't know.
I can see this as seed.
Yeah. By some of the best players in the game. Yeah, no biggie. Just maybe.
So now we're coming towards the end of this map, and the map will become a little more difficult here.
Yes. Lots of flow changes. Like you have to switch from flow to snap aim so much.
And there's definitely a lot of snapping involved here. And this change from snapping to just flowing through these triples, I guess, is what we should call them. Sad break here from Unrise.
Still a very good play, actually. I couldn't get above, I couldn't even get 400k on this.
Oh, missing the last 4 notes. Imagine him failing that. Did he use? He didn't use no fail. Oh my god. Imagine failing that run on the last 3 notes. 97, very, very strong play here. Thanks a bunch. We're moving on to No Mod 4, which is ultra hardcore. There's a somewhat new, not quite as new map that's loved at the moment.
Yep.
And we've just seen a bunch of snappy aim. Now we have a bunch of flow aim condensed in a rather technical map.
It's another one of those maps that's not very hard to play, but it's just hard to see.
Should also be the longest map in the pool, excluding the tiebreaker. So please, yeah, banger definitely. Also strong score here by Khan119.
Thank you. I mean, I basically miss where everyone misses when playing this map, which is the 1/3 parts. How long is this map? I think it's like a 4-minute map.
Yeah, 4:30 actually. Not sure if that's the drain time or the actual song time. It's what the overlay says though. So we see the split stream-ish patterns here with the slider streams at the end. It's already quite difficult to keep your combo here, but still very possible.
Yep.
Will be a bunch of harder patterns towards the end.
Don't slider break here. Please don't. That'd be very sad.
That was a slight misread, wasn't it?
Yeah, slight. Nothing special yet.
Yeah, this one's just a bunch of free combo right now.
Yeah, and then this.
Oh, you just break at the 1/3. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, those are actually really hard, dude.
I know, don't worry.
I don't think I've ever hit them.
Oh, that's a nasty stream pattern too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is maybe the most difficult map in the pool. At least going by leaderboard FCs it is.
Yeah, going by leaderboard.
I think this is the hardest map to FC in the pool.
To FC, yes, for sure.
Yeah, to FC. Obviously,
Definitely.
a proper score on this is pretty easy, but to hit every hard pattern in this map in one run, close to
Yeah.
impossible in the match, I think.
Gets a bit harder in the end.
I think these patterns flow really well.
They actually do, yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
these
much
are
harder than it
just
is.
fun to play, and they're also somewhat easy to hit. Yeah, I agree. They look a lot harder than they are to play.
Yeah, the problem with this map is just getting a proper combo, I think.
Yeah. You definitely cannot afford to miss on easy parts in this map,
Oh yeah.
since there are so many difficult patterns spread throughout the entire map. If you miss on the
Oh
easy
wait,
stuff,
actually,
you're never gonna
I
get a
actually
combo.
missed you because I blinked, dude. Oh no. I think I missed you because I blinked.
It was a really strong score though. It's like this one part in the middle that you broke. Oh my god, no.
I had to blink, dude. My ear was like so itchy. It was so bad. I was tearing up.
Very nice score actually. I think yeah. We'll see if we'll get an SC on this. I just don't think we will.
I hope we
Moving
will.
on to
That'd
No
be
Mod 5.
sick. Bison
So,
charge.
It's actually a score we won't replay.
Yeah, we were kind of short on time because we weren't here for the weekend, so we couldn't actually provide all of the replays.
I haven't really seen this song in too many map pools actually, like once or twice maybe. So I'm not sure how well known this map is. It is 240 BPM with a bunch of sliders in there. So not quite as heavy on the speed aspect as the last map was, where it was only streams. But still, you need to be very, very secure in your tapping, especially at higher BPMs if you want to perform on this map. You can easily get like 100k on this if you're uncomfortable tapping.
Oh yeah, this is a
240
lot of
BPM.
finger control tech. Yeah, don't slider break.
Yeah, casually don't slider break the.
I can see so many like S ranks on this map.
This one was on Speed Cup apparently. I missed that
Oh, I
one.
didn't know that.
I didn't know either. Interesting. Seems like a good speed pick then. Let's move on. No Mod 6. Insomnia by Laser.
I don't remember this map actually.
Alle haben sich über die beschwert.
Air
So
9.
here we have Air 9.
Is it a
yeah.
Fanzin map?
No, it's a Laser map.
Oh, laser, right, yeah. So yeah, laser, very weird aim.
So yeah, just a whole
Yeah,
lot of very spaced patterns at CS5. Coupled with Air 9, this is very gimmicky.
yeah, very.
Somewhat hard to read. Very, very difficult to aim.
Seems like another one of those maps that Bubbleman just carries his team on.
Hey, where have I heard that before?
Oh god, if seeing this in a tourney match, I think
Yeah.
it's stupid.
These linear patterns, they're just
like,
nasty. It's really
it
hard
doesn't
to
even
hit.
look easy. Usually with these kinds of patterns, sometimes they just look easy, but when you play it, it's much harder than it is like with Ultramarine. But this one doesn't even look easy. This looks... yeah.
Very nice score by Captain, though. 2 misses. Well played. Let's move on to the hidden pool.
Hidden one.
This one's quite well known, I think.
Yeah.
It's just another mere tech map.
But with hidden slapped onto it. Some people may not like that.
Jedes Mal im Hidden Pool, jedes Mal.
Where was it with hidden? I don't remember it being with hidden anywhere else. Was it deals?
Oh, there were quite a bunch of tournaments that had this in hidden. I think the first tourney to do it was Game Osu. And after that there were a couple more, if I remember correctly. So yeah, a lot of aim control necessary for this one. It's not too hard to tap or anything. It's just like mostly aim control. Couple of space streams in there, rather slow. And then there's a whole bunch of 1/3 patterns.
Yeah, this map's really nice.
Yeah, I agree. This is an amazing map. Oh, Will Cookie actually snapping some of these streams. Interesting. You can just pull your cursor right through them. You don't have to snap them.
Yeah, but it's... I mean, I do snap them a little bit as well because...
Yeah, a
sometimes
little
it's
bit
just
as well. I do that a little bit too, but he like snaps to the middle. That is very unnecessary. But maybe it helps with consistency, I guess. Nice little triangles here.
What's funny is that you can tell which way people spin based on how they play the triangles. So some
That's actually
people,
true.
so some people, if it's not the way they spin, they do circles, and if it's the way they spin, they actually snap them a little bit more. It's kind of what I noticed.
Whew.
Oh wow, what was that?
Man, this is some shaky aim right there. Couple space triples here. There's definitely a lot of potential for breaks in this part.
Oh yeah.
A lot of BPM changes.
Definitely act drops, because
Yeah.
I mean this is not even V2.
I think this is the most difficult part with hidden.
Yeah.
Just a lot of spacing. With BPM changes in between.
This map is just so good.
Just looking at it makes me want to play it, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I know that we both voted for it in the 2019
Yeah,
map
I think
voting.
a lot of people have. I don't know which place it got, but it was high up there.
Yeah, it was pretty high.
Alright. Obviously the longest map in the hidden pool, just about as
Yeah.
long as Party, Hard, Rogon.
Oh god, I had to do
Hidden
the
2, Replica.
god. This just,
And this one's, yeah. You made the replay, talk about it.
it's it has a spike, and it's kind of hard to hack for me.
Well, that's
It's also 240 BPM.
very simplified. We have a 240 BPM, rather high AR map with AR 9.6, I guess. But this one's just a whole lot of BPM changes.
Also,
So
finger
yeah,
control
accuracy-
part, huge finger control part where
Yeah.
it turns everything.
OD9 not as bad as it could be, but definitely not easy to hack. Really interested to see which teams pick this one, or if we'll see it banned, I guess.
I don't think this is a map that you would ban.
Can also already see a bunch of flow patterns mixed with snappy patterns in between, so
Yeah.
it's just a couple of everything.
Now it gets hard.
Oh,
Yeah, I was misreading basically everything.
just a whole lot of single taps with a couple triples in between. Also very interesting placement of the notes. Definitely not easy to read.
Nope.
I'm thinking about if Germany wants to ban this over the hidden air raid pick. maybe you want to ban
I
this
don't
against
know.
Wolf. But I guess Okinawa's also really good at this kind of map.
Yeah.
I guess if you're up against the UK, you pretty much have to ban this. But you also want to ban tech, right? I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely a couple difficult choices. We go. One more hidden map left. And
Oh, yeah.
it is reading. Replays once again by Shiox, another impressive hidden air raid score by him. And this one is quite a step down in terms of star rating. It's down
4.9. 9.
1.2 stars less than the last Hidden Air Raid map, but it definitely makes up for it. Though I do feel like that this one's a bit easier for those who are used to reading Hidden Air Raid compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Ist halt so viel schlimmer. Okay,
This one's hard, yeah.
really quick. Map set is by Blue Dragon, or Miss Magius as he's called now. This map in particular is mapped by Bubbleman actually. So we'll have to see what the UK does with this map.
I don't think they'll be having problems with playing this.
I agree.
Oh yeah. That's hard.
Interesting rhythm change there.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. This map is a lot of memorization.
I disagree actually. I think the only parts that actually need to be memorized are those 2 rhythm parts.
3.
And only 2 for me at least.
Very good play.
Well, anyway. Quite a difficult hidden map here. We're moving on to Hard Rock 1. This one's
Android Girl.
rather generic, just like last time. This one's a bit more difficult though.
Yeah, a bit harder streams.
Yeah, more flow aim compared to last time. Still a couple jumps in here and there, but definitely flow aim the most difficult aspect of this one, I think. It's a rather new one, recently ranked I think.
Oh really?
Couple months ago maybe.
Oh, okay. Fun map though.
Already see your first couple interesting streams. $192 BPM, very comfortable for most players. In these stream patterns, they do look unusual. They're not that hard to aim, they flow very well, but they might throw people off guard just looking at them, maybe misreading them. pretty much the hardest streams on the map right there. Rest is manageable, I guess. Although if you have seen that part with nerfs, then you might just shake off a couple notes here and there. I think in terms of PP, this one's the highest one we've had so far.
Yeah,
it's like
probably.
around 550 or something for an Hard Rock SS. Not really seeing that happening, but you know. Let's move on to Hard Rock 2. Also another rather well-known map. Insane techniques, Hunters Extremes. Bit on the older side. Small CS. Technical. Just overall pretty difficult.
Yeah. Honestly, seems like a Bubble Man map now that I think about it.
Just a whole lot of aim control required throughout the entire map. So
Yeah,
much that you sometimes have to sacrifice accuracy to aim correctly.
If you want good ag, I guess. If you want to not break, I mean.
What, that 50 on the slider? I don't know how that did not break it.
Now, the hardest part probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed right in the beginning.
Yeah, quite unlucky. This one's very hard for me though. Like these 3 in a row of 1-2s.
Yeah.
The rest is actually very much possible to hit. Especially if you get used to this rhythm at the end. They actually flow quite nicely. Of course there's gonna be misses there, but it's still very manageable in the end.
The fact that it's 6.5 makes it way harder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So quick one, 2 minutes. Moving on to Hard Rock 3, which is a bit longer if I recall correctly. Oh, actually, it's about the same. It's about the same.
Yeah, a bit more speedy.
The last of world music. 255 BPM, so quite a fast one. It's mostly aim though.
Yeah.
Couple bursts, but nothing that will trip anyone up.
I like how Green Planet's latest chat message still applies to basically every song ever since.
Yeah, I could put that for every song. Oh, yeah, that's definitely very hard. Those sliders in right after another.
It's basically the spike of this map. And not mishitting that is really hard too.
first half can be managed, but I do think you would want to play the second half once or twice.
Yeah, for sure.
Side reading that one is... Oh,
Lots of rhythm changes as well. Very good play, actually.
yeah, way to... Nice, anyways. Second really impressive play by him, actually.
Yeah.
Let's start with DT at this point.
TT1.
10.3.
Blueberry, I mean Shikisei.
Yeah. Map by Dallas. Players also
By Dallas.
Dallas. I mean,
It's
if you have
10.3.
the opportunity, right? 10.3, somewhat on the speedy side with 252.
Yeah, 252.
So, bit of finger control, bit of aim, and a bit of burst, especially in the chorus.
Yep, very burst heavy. Very intense. I mean, it's basically DT1 from semifinals, but higher BPM.
Yeah,
Because it's also
Could
just
say
very
that.
intense and bursts that just aren't stopping. Definitely stamina required.
couple nasty doubles here in this
Oh, yeah.
transition.
I mean,
Quite
this
a bit
map
of
has
finger control
basically,
required.
yeah, it has a little bit of everything. You know, streams, bursts, finger control. Definitely much harder than last week's the TT1 though.
Yeah. Especially,
More spaced.
yeah. Spacing increases in this.
Oh, you
yeah,
could
was
see him
almost
shake
missing
there.
there. Yeah, that was close.
Holy. You definitely want to be warm when playing this map.
All right,
Good play by Dallas.
on his own map.
On his own map, yes. Alright, next one's
DT2 is
Sky
a very old map. Sky High by LRJ.
High. Just pure, pure
Actually,
speed.
5-digit ID on this one.
Richtig.
And we have 270 with burst after burst after burst after burst.
Yeah, this is one of those maps you can either play it or you can't. It's just
Yeah, this is at least I think a quite well-known map of speed players from like 214, 215, 216. At this
I don't even
point,
know
this
who
map
the
has
replayer is.
uh,
Dade. I've
Good-
never
good
heard
point,
of this person.
good point.
So yeah,
Well,
we're
he
basically
seems
at
to
this
be
point.
a pretty decent speed player if you can see this.
Yep.
This guy is a cheater, unironically.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
That's
quite an
unfortunate.
unfortunate replay choice in that case.
We didn't know that.
I'm sorry, guys. I just
well,
took
we
the best
also
replay.
didn't choose the replays.
He's rank 1k.
I mean, we could have also just used auto, so
Yeah, this is
You
still
know,
better than auto.
whatever. Anyway, let's move on. This
Oh.
one should be quite well known. It was in OWC, a different difficulty of this in the finals even.
Grand finals, actually.
Yeah. This one's quite a bit different from the OWC map though.
Yeah, completely different.
This is just a whole bunch of stamina.
Like a whole bunch. And basically no aim, I think.
I think this is the lowest BPM in the GT pool with 237.
Yeah, I think Germany and Poland will enjoy this map a lot. And UK
Yeah,
as well.
especially since they're playing against each other.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Wolf won't be playing this, so...
Definitely not. Rafis and Bartek though.
yeah, definitely. That's a strong team for this map. Alright, one more DT left. There's another old one.
Yep.
Very old one. Croatian Rhapsody. I think the first DT FC on this was like 2013 or 14. Still a difficult map.
Yes. Bubbleman map.
I mean, it's just straight up alternate, you know.
Yeah. If you single tap this, you're cool.
I wonder is that... yeah, there's probably someone left who single taps this. What is this? 190?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think this is 190, 290.
Yeah, this map's actually
these
really
patterns,
hard.
man. These patterns.
Oh yeah, this gets really hard.
Right. Got one more mod pool, or almost mod pool, I guess, left in free mod. Free mod 1, Iza Budoku. Another captain replay, Pog Champ.
Thank you, Captain.
And this one.
Hard rock players will have fun.
Yeah, this is just straight up aim from start to finish. There's a couple bursts, nothing difficult though. This is all about aim. 224 BPM. And yeah, it's almost AR10 as you can tell by the overlay. AR 9.9, which makes hidden quite the go-to pick on this map if you were to choose. But since everyone has to have one hard rock at least, this will make for an interesting pick, I think.
Yeah, this map has like no hard to read patterns at all with hidden.
Being a barking map is pretty self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah.
Very clean, very straightforward maps. But always enjoyable, in my opinion.
Yep. Agree. You can put 2 hiddens, but... Well, you need at least 1 hard rock though, so...
You need 1 hard rock and 1 hidden. So, you can technically play 2 hiddens, but you still have to have 1 hard rock in that case.
Yes.
We go, couple bursts.
Nice replay.
There we go.
Captain. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice play. Moving on, free mod 2. CS
Big
5, Air 8, slider breaks. Yeah, this is a Big Brother map. Probably everyone at this point is familiar with the old Big Brother one. This being a different artist and a different mapper, obviously, in Yolkspy, but the map is mostly the same. It has the same kind of difficulty. It's just harder overall to play.
Yeah.
Mainly flows very well, and then there's these sharp angles like this one right here that are quite difficult to aim, especially on hard rock.
I'd say this map's pretty balanced though. Probably?
I actually haven't played it on hidden, but I do think it's slightly hard to play. But
yeah, considering it's just AR 8 hidden.
But yeah, again, as there's a forced mod rule, yeah, that repeats later. As there's a kind of forced mod rule in 1 hard rock, 1 hidden, it's not really an issue if it's a little unbalanced, I think.
Actually, I don't remember. Was this 8.5 or 8? Okay, it's 8. Okay, the top.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is
8.5. Weird screen patterns.
Almost breaking on that one.
Actually, you did.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, I did slider break at the end. Didn't even notice.
Might need to wiggle that one actually.
Quite a long one, this one.
Yeah,
Just
I think it's
about 3 minutes.
yeah.
Not really difficult spike in this one, I think. The old one has this huge difficult spike at the end. This one is pretty easy. Well, not easy, but it doesn't have the same difficulty spike the old one has. It's on the same difficulty as the rest of the map. There we go. One more free mod map left.
Yep, I forgot what it is. Oh, right, it's this one.
Last one's a little... Oh, we have a no mod score here. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little technically intense map.
Ending really hard on this one,
So a
actually.
whole lot of snapping patterns with us. Yeah, with a difficulty spike towards the end. You're right. We actually have a CS of 3 on this one, so hard rock players won't be as punished compared to other maps. Maybe even benefiting from the AR10 default. This
Maybe,
one has
yeah.
9.2, which some people do have problems with, so... nasty slider streak. And already a couple of triple patterns.
And wiggles.
Bunch of free combo right now, and then we'll jump into the last part of the map, which
Yeah,
will be
that
a
one's-
little harder than the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's a decent chance that we'll see a couple SCs until here,
Definitely.
even with
yeah.
mods on.
Yeah. It's just all about the ending. I think this is the part where playing Hard Rock gets super hard because of the linear patterns and the wiggle.
I think those triples are still pretty easy to aim. I think it's more about the split streams, to be honest. We'll see though. I think this has FC potential. It's not as bad of a spike as some other maps have, so we'll see if this is even picked. No idea yet. So all that's left is the tiebreaker.
Yep.
And for this pool, it's a Dematory map. It's a somewhat recent Dematory map. It's a Dematory map with very few FCs, one of them being Bistro. This one is his replay. So yeah, as most people know, that the Dematory map is focused around aim. There's gonna be a bunch of streams in there. Sometimes there are 1/6 or 1/3 parts in there. Hello, watcher map. If you're
I think
talking
this
about,
one has a lot of bursts.
if you're talking about Fremont 3 rather than this one, then yeah, I agree. That's a Hello Watcher map.
But
I don't know about this one. I don't know about
this one.
this
Has
one. Though.
bursts, like fast stuff. Actually, they're double tappable, so.
Oh, you have a
You're
strongest,
second
okay.
on this? I don't know. Alright, he does actually have an SC on this. I didn't know that.
So that was the first 1/3 part. Could already throw people off, to be honest.
Yep.
It's also a bit of finger control here. Hau rein.
Oh yeah, don't misread there. Triple into 3 single taps.
Beautiful
So
stream
far.
shapes.
Yeah. And very nice jumps. Really hard streams, actually. Golden Wolf just has really clean Dematory maps. So yeah, if it does go to tiebreaker, I do not expect any FCs on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that. I mean, this map has like what, 3 or 4 FCs in total.
Yep. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we would see a map that barely has any FCs on the leaderboard to be a seed in the match.
True. We did have that with Ultramarine today.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
Very nice play, actually. Good job, Beastroll.
99-3.
And that's
Well,
it.
that's
With
the
cool.
There is one more match tomorrow with Italy versus Poland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that one's still in the
Correct.
semifinals pool, though. So
Not sure if it's if the schedules are released tomorrow or if they are due today. Green Planet.
One match as they're scheduled today.
What?
No, actually, almost all of the teams have almost the same time zone, so I can schedule all of them.
So you're not waiting until tomorrow?
Nope.
Alright, so schedules will probably be out later today then.
as well as Mappool, pack, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it will be
those
out in
should
like
be
5
out,
minutes.
like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
And
Thanks for commentating.
See ya tomorrow or like next week, I don't know. We'll see.
Bye bye. Enjoy your evening.
Bye. 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 Bye.